Hey guys, I'm back! It's been a while, and since I'm back, I'm gonna make this the year of reviewing, for me at least. Starting with Call of Duty. Yay! Right, so this is gonna be pretty disturbing. So yeah, let's get into it. First off, I'm not supporting Activision, not in the slightest. They are a terrible company that can rot in hell for all I care. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, look up the Activision and Blizzard situation. But I will warn you, you will be disgusted. Or at least I hope you will be. Terrible situation, I shall not support it. So we are reviewing World at War, one of the best Call of Duty games out there. When it comes to its story, when it comes to its gameplay, when it comes to pretty much everything. This one's one of the best. And the story of the game is this. So it is split of two stories. One about the Americans versus the Japanese, and the other about Russia versus Germany. In the Americans story, you are Private Miller, who after one of your teammates gets his throat slit, is rescued by your other teammates and is now out to kill the Japanese. In the Russia story, you are Dmitri, and after getting rescued by one of your other comrades, you are out to get revenge on Germany. As Miller, you end up invading the Japanese bunkers and destroying their planes and boats. Whilst as Dmitri, you invade the base of Germany and replacing their flag with one of Russia. Submit. By the way, this is actually technically all on historical facts, so all this did actually happen. So yeah. And the game ends on a happy ending. Ah. Now this is an actually alright story, and even has a choice that affect the game. There is a bit in the American story where the Japanese pretend to surrender to only take your weapons. You have a choice to save two people, the Sarge or one of your teammates, and no matter what, the one you choose will kill the other. And I know that World War II is a pretty generic setting for a war game, but this was back around 2007, so it's still pretty fresh. But still, a good story is a good story. So, if you have played any modern shooters, then this is basically that, except better. Yeah, this is a really fun game to play when you are not constantly being killed by some random enemy. For Christ's sakes, man! It's the same guy over and over, I swear. And once again, this was 2007. COD was at its peak. So of course, this is going to be better. The shooting can be fast and fluid, the intenseness is higher than the other games, and it's just a really fun. I don't know what to say, it is a really good FPS game. And I don't say that often. Okay, let's be honest. You are all waiting for this. Nazi Zombies is a game mode that was first introduced in this game, and is now one of the only things people find rough in the games themselves. Whether they are playing for the fun of it, or for the lore of it, this is one of the most talked about additions in any COD games. And you have World at War to thank for that. The maps you have in this game are also some of the most important and well-loved maps in COD Nazi Zombie history. I'm going to butcher some of these names. Nacht der Untoten, which means Night of the Undead. It's one of the most remembered and loved maps in Nazi Zombies history. Verrückt, which means insane or crazy. It's a mental hospital map, and is also pretty beloved by fans. Shinonuma, which means Swamp of Death, is a map that takes place in a swamp, and the Rise, aka the Giant, is a map that takes place in a secret Nazi facility and is the place where stuff like the zombie dogs were created. Heck, I even think the zombies themselves were created in their eyes. All these maps are good and special and are the key to the lore, the storytelling, the everything fans like about Call of Duty's Nazi Zombies. It's amazing, isn't it, how far we've come with this series. It's utterly amazing. Right, yeah. These are not the best graphics. But for 2007, they were not revolutionary. Yeah, that's true, they weren't revolutionary. But still really good. And honestly, I think these still hold up to this day. The water looks great. Water, not water. Me. The environment looks fantastic. These truly are some great graphics. Sometimes even better than some of the newest stuff. Overall, this game is a pretty good time, and I can see why these games were popular back then. And if you ask me, I still think this is a classic. So with that being said, I give this game my gamerimp seal of approval. Well done, Call of Duty, you actually did good. What's that? They made a sequel. Oh, World War II. That sounds interesting. I should give that a try. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed my review on COD WAD, but DW, Call of Duty World at War. This was an interesting one. Not saying I wouldn't actually think I'd be reviewing, because I have this thing where I just do not like COD nowadays. It's so boring. But I feel like going to this one. Seeing how it's one of the most popular first-person shooters in a while, I thought it would be interesting. And this was a really fun time. It was hard as hell, but really fun. I loved it a lot. Once again, I wasn't supporting Activision by this. You can support a game without... Well, no, that's not true. You can like a game without liking the developers. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm liking the game, but not liking the developers who made it. Sorry if some of the things felt a little disjointed in that. The service I was using, Grammarly, it was messing up badly. It was going, sorry, couldn't do that. No, it's not saying that, but there was always an unexpected. It's happening right here. I'm looking at Grammarly right now, and it's happening right here. An unexpected error. So, yeah. A little hard to do a review when your writing service is messing up. But that was Call of Duty World at War. And if you couldn't guess, I'm actually planning on doing World War II next. I just feel like doing it. I know that's not a good game. I don't care what anyone says. Though, I have to give it a try, okay? I have to see if it's right for me. And if I do say it's not good, that's my own damn opinion. And if it lines up with other critics, that's our own opinions. It's not yours, guys. It's mine. Okay? You guys have your right to your opinions. I have my right to mine. And by the way, yes, I know. It's only focused on Americans and Russia. When some could point out, especially Europeans, can go, oi, we did most of this. Because that is technically true. In World War II, the Europeans, us here, in the great UK, were actually fighting the war before a lot of people. Especially before the Americans and Russia. Or at least that's what I think. Or remember. I'll actually have to research that up. But if I'm correct, that is what happened. And even if we didn't, we should still get our own mention. We fought this war. That's kind of always been everyone's problem with Call of Duty though. It focuses so much on the Americans and that, make them out to be the great heroes, that they completely leave out the true heroes and the people who actually risked a lot of stuff. So if I don't see a Battle for London game, you know, depicting the battle on London, you know what I'm talking about, then I'm out of here. Okay, I'm kidding though. But seriously, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. I'm gonna say this now. After World War II, I'm not gonna think of reviewing any other COD games. I'm not into COD anymore. And I'm not gonna review Vanguard. Okay? Got it. So, my name's been gamerimp. What am I saying there? My name's been gamerimp, and I'll see you next time. Bye!